What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Growing
with
the Garners. Today's a special episode.
Yes.
We're showing you guys our free birth, and it's really special to us because it's like, no, we just want to talk about it a little bit. We are actually going to go live this Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Saturday for us.
Yes, Saturday for us.
So Friday night.
Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're not in Eastern Standard Time, figure it out. Okay. And if you're in Guam, it'll be Saturday at 12 noon.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go live. We want you guys to leave any of your comments that you have about free birthing, our experience with that, wild pregnancy, all of the things. Because I know it was kind of like sprung upon you guys. We kept
surprise, baby.
We kept our pregnancy pretty private. If you are a member, shout out to our members. You should join. You did get to know that we were pregnant a few months before baby was born, but other than that, we wanted to keep it really sacred, and it was a beautiful time. I had to protect my peace, knowing that I was doing a free birth. It was my first free birth, and I needed that time with just me, my husband, and immediate family like that. So yeah, what is a free birth? You know, a lot of people don't know. A free birth is when you don't have any medical assistance at your birth. So no hospitals, no midwives, no OBGYN. It's at home, clearly, or at whatever place you decide. It could be at a hotel, an Airbnb, whatever. But there are no medical people. And it was just me and my husband there for the birth. I actually caught the baby myself, and you'll see that in the video. He was mostly there to support me and
take pictures.
He supported me physically, like when I needed help with contractions and counter pressure. And so let's just take it from the beginning. I was doing Malachi's hair the night before, and I had finished half of his hair. Mind you, this half was only done for like 3 weeks. Okay, I just finished it. But anyways, I was doing half of his hair, and I was like, okay, we'll do the other half tomorrow. Maybe an hour later, at around 9:45 at night, I went into the bathroom, and my entire family joined me in the bathroom. Why? Because I'm a mother.
To be fair, I went in there to actually do my Jalil's bedtime routine. We were super late.
Yeah.
The other boys were already in there.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
Everybody was in the bathroom while I was using the bathroom. Okay. I am 41 weeks plus 4 days today, and it is 9:20 p.m. and my water just broke. I've actually never had my water break outside of like imminent labor, so this is new for me. I was having contractions, but no baby. But nothing that I thought were real, because I've been having them on and off for a very long time, and I was starting to get discouraged. I went to the bathroom, heard a pop, and it was like whoosh, blood and everything with the mucus plug. So it's time to go. I just checked baby's heartbeat. Sounds nice and strong. And we got our birth tub up. I'm getting last minute tools for birth just ready and handy. And it's go time, y'all. We finally get to meet the baby. Yes. All right, pray for us. My water broke, and it literally just went all in the toilet. And that had never happened to me. For Malachi,
called it.
For Jalil, I did not have my water broken before baby came out. Well, a lot earlier than when baby came out. Usually for Malachi and Jalil, my water broke and then they came out like right after. But yes, so for this one, my water broke, and I was like, all right. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I was like, there's no contractions. I wasn't having any contractions, any pain. There were no signs of labor prior to my water breaking. So yeah, I looked it up, and I saw that, after your water breaking, if you're not in active labor, it can happen anywhere from like 24 to 48 hours. So I was like, okay, well, I'm a rest then. So I decided I kind of was like, hey, babe, just get some of the stuff ready, bring the pool out at least, because it's definitely going to happen in the next day or whatever. So bring the pool out, set it up so to get the water ready and all of that jazz. We had a crate with our birth supplies, which you already saw our birth supplies in the previous video. And so we just got all that out, made sure it was ready to go. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm going to still put Jalil to sleep. And I put him to sleep. He sleeps with me. And I fell asleep. Woke up to contractions that, again, weren't painful, but it woke me up. And I was like, all right, I can't get comfortable laying down. And that was 2 a.m. in the morning. I came out at 2 a.m. and I was like, all right, babe, we're gonna get ready. I think it's happening soon. And so from that time, we put on my worship music and my Christian hypnobirthing on YouTube, my playlist that I had. I kind of just got in the zone. I had my birthing ball out and I was bouncing on there, and then it quickly progressed. And I was like, okay, babe, I think we need to actually start filling up the pool. And from then I was like, okay, I'm going to go in the toilet. I know with my previous births that the toilet is called the dilation station because it helps you to dilate faster. And it definitely did. I got on there. I was making sure that I was using the bathroom a lot to give baby space to come down. And every like 2 seconds, I was like, babe. And he was giving me some counter pressure on my back. But mostly I was just breathing through. And I think I came out of the bathroom ready to get into the pool like around 3:30ish.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, 3:30, 3:45, something like that. And I was like, all right, is this pool ready or whatever? It wasn't quite ready, but we were getting it. He had some pots and pans on with boiling water to make sure that the water can stay the temperature that it needed. And I got in. And from 3:45ish to the time he was born at 4:10 a.m., so less than an hour later, he was born. And when I was in there, it was pretty much just me and God. Okay, I was zoned in. I was in the zone. I was really like, okay, I was like, I maybe asked for water or something, and I think I asked for my body armor drink just to get some electrolytes in me. But most of it, I was singing through it. And at one point, I knew transition was coming because I threw up.
Just need some close. Just need them close.
For every single birth, Jalil and Malachi, and now him, I've thrown up right before I was in transition. And then I said, I did. He cleaned it up real quick, and then I said, oh, baby's head is here.
Oh, baby's coming out. Baby's coming out? All right.
In a second.
I'm just telling y'all right now, I did not actually see her give the birth because she's like, I need the poop. I came in, I cleaned the poop. I went to go throw it away. She said that while I'm doing that, the baby's head is here. And then I turn around and she got the baby.
No, you saw it because I said, so after.
Oh, yeah, because you flipped over.
Yeah, I flipped over. So I said, I need the poop, and I was on my hands and knees. And then you cleaned up the poop, threw it away, and I said, the baby's head is here. From that moment, I turned to make sure that I kept the baby's head in the water. So I turned onto my back, and I had my knees up in a pretty comfortable position that I wanted the baby to come out in. So I turned over, and then I was like, okay, the baby's head is here. I want pictures. I specifically asked that. You'll see that in the video. I want pictures. So I was like, I was like, I want to see my baby. And he was, and you were like, he's here. And I was like, no, I want pictures. I had to be specific. So he was like, oh, okay. And he grabbed his camera, and I was like, make sure like that you get the pictures of him coming out.
I want to see picture, please.
And maybe like a minute or two later, my FRE kicked in, which is fetal ejection, and it's basically just when your body pushes for you. I didn't have to like do any coach pushing and all that. The baby literally slips out. That's what it is. And so that next contraction, his when I felt it down there, I was like, okay, he's coming out. His head came out, the rest of his body came out. I brought him up to my body. He had the cord wrapped around like the back of his neck. I unwrapped it, and that was it. Brought him up to me, and I was like, I did it. And you were like, you did all by yourself.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And it was a beautiful experience.
Oh my God, I did it.
I did it. You. Oh my God.
You did
oh
that.
my God.
You did that
I did it with John too, yeah. Because it's like shocking. Like when it was even more shocking to me this time around, just because I knew it was going to happen fast because we prayed for it. Like I wasn't worried about any of that. But I did it by myself. Like it wasn't no people there checking stuff. I was like in tune with my body. I knew he was coming, and I literally brought him out with my own hands. Mm-hmm. And it was like the most amazing feeling. So I was like, I did it. Oh my gosh. And like, I did not yell. Like, y'all will see the video and hear.
It was the most quiet one.
It was quiet. With him, I screamed a little bit, and I was like, it hurts. I did not. Not him. Jalil, sorry. Not him. I was so in tune. Like, I had prepared this whole pregnancy knowing that I was going to have to do it by myself. And I don't mean by myself. I had my husband, but like no medical people there. I was like, I have to be in tune with my body. And I was praying through it, and I just knew that it was going to all work out, and it did. And I was like in shock, but I was so happy.
You're so good at this. You're so good at this, baby.
I feel confident in my body's ability to give birth naturally. My home is a safe and nurturing space for my baby's arrival.
All by yourself. You did it all by yourself.
I did it. Oh, Chamorro. Hi. I need words. Oh, wow. I did it.
I told you you can do it. You can do it, baby.
I need
Like this, you said?
Yes, please. Oh.
Hi. You like your daddy.
There you go.
Oh. Yes.
Didn't even explain. I really did it.
You did better than when you did the job.
And I did myself empowered. Oh my goodness.
Let's look at this baby.
Oh, I know. to our world, baby boy. Yeah, is that better?
I'm honored to hold
Not
your
from me.
beautiful baby in my arms.
Cheers, baby.
We tried to wake up Malachi at first, again, like we did with Ja. He would not wake up at first, but then he finally woke up, came out, met his brother, and
to be fair, he put up a good fight because he was
tried.
like, I'm not going to sleep this time.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna stay up, so we let him have his TV in his room so that he could stay up, and by like 1 o'clock, gone.
Yeah.
Not
Which is so crazy because it, like I said, it was so fast. It wasn't that long. It was a couple hours.
Yeah.
From the time my water broke, but I had no contractions. Like my water broke, but nothing else in my body said you're gonna go into labor right now. I was literally chilling. I was able to go to sleep just fine with Jalil, and it was all good. But yeah, so once the boys came out, met baby boy, placenta came out, and Jalil got to cut his umbilical cord, and he was not afraid at all. He was actually a little too.
Like, all right, chill out, brother.
He was a little too happy with the scissors. I was like, okay, let's calm down. You're close to his area, But he was excited to do that and be a part of that. And Malachi just liked to watch because he didn't get to do it the first time. He chickened out. He
got to do it. He just did.
Yeah, he chickened out. He thought it was scary looking. He thought it was scary looking this time too. But Jalil, he is not afraid of anything, and he was ready to go and cut that cord.
I want him to have some sense of fear or something.
He needs to. He really does. But I was happy about it. He got to have his little moment and do that for his brother. And then what did we do after?
I just
chilled.
Took pictures of y'all with them and stuff like that, and we just chilled out.
Did I go back to sleep?
We all
did. I went back. Yeah, I ended up transferring back to my room. We had the bed ready, and we stripped the bed, had the stuff underneath, and I was like, all right, I need my new blanket. We sat there and we all went to sleep. Did you came out here and slept? I slept with the boys.
I think so.
Yeah. And I think everybody took a nap because like I said, it was 4 o'clock in the morning. And
I didn't go to sleep at all.
Yeah, we didn't. Yes, you were up the whole time.
Yeah, I was up because I wanted to be ready. Because I know for the most part. No, I know if I had gone to sleep, it would have been hard to wake me up.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to be ready, so I just stayed out here.
Which I'm glad you did because like we only got a couple hours sleep. Like I said, I went into the room like 10:30, 10:45, came back out at 2 a.m. So that's the amount of time of sleep that I got, and he was up the whole time. And I'm glad you were because I was ready. I texted you too. I
knew better.
Yeah. I texted you like, all right, these contractions are keeping me up. I'm gonna just come out there with you, and that's all I said. I didn't say like it was time to go. I was just like, I'm gonna come out there with you. And then it ramped up super quick. But so then we all went to sleep after that. It was like maybe 7 o'clock in the morning. Oh, because we had called grandparents too first before we went to sleep. It was a minute. Yeah, it was a minute. It was the middle of the day. It was like 6 o'clock in the morning by then because we had to have time for the placenta to do all that. It was like 6 o'clock in the morning, so it was maybe 4 p.m. there. We called my mom first. We called his mom second. Then we called his dad and mom third, and they got to see the baby, and they were like, "Oh my God, yeah, the baby!" Because we didn't tell again. We wanted to keep it sacred. We didn't tell anybody we were in labor or anything. So it was beautiful.
Yeah. They were the only ones who knew that she was pregnant.
Yeah. Other than our members. Yeah. They were the only ones.
And the people who live here and see us on a day-to-day basis. Like you can't hide pregnancy from people that you see face to face. But
yeah, so that was awesome. And they were like, "Oh my God, congratulations." We talked to them for a little bit, and then like I said, we were like, all right, we're tired. And we went to sleep. And we slept. And then we slept for hours, and we didn't wake up till like 1 p.m. that same day. And then he left and did the birth certificate stuff. So that's another question that I'll answer on Saturday because a lot of people have questions about like if you're free birthing and you're not getting medical treatment, you're not going to the hospital, how do you get a birth certificate? How do you get a social security card? Yeah. All that information is.
Let's talk about how we came up with the name. On Saturday on the live. How we came up with the name. My realization after he was born.
Yes, which was beautiful.
Well, yeah, right. And there was some other stuff.
just free birthing questions. I know a
Yeah,
lot
free
of
birthing
people
questions.
are interested. I actually probably will share this into a group that I'm in called Safe Haven here in because I know a lot of people in Guam, because of the medical system not being that great, are interested in having a home birth. But again, because the medical system is not that great, we don't even have access to a lot of medical help. They're afraid to home birth. So I definitely want to spread awareness, and give people information so they can use that knowledge to empower themselves if they want to do it. If you don't and you want to give birth in the hospital, that's great. But if you want more information and you just are afraid because you don't know, then I have that knowledge for you.
Yeah,
so
she has a lot of knowledge. And if you're watching this and you're not really that interested, but you know somebody who is interested,
share it.
please share it.
Tell
like
them
I
to
said,
join our live. I will answer any questions you have.
And this is like, just so y'all know, this is not, we had Jaleel at home as well. So this is at least 3-4 years of, when I tell y'all all this woman would do was watch free birthing videos and all these things. And like, I joke around all the time. I tell my coworkers, and so people, I was like, she literally kind of made me a birthing snob,
Yeah.
because like I wasn't watching this stuff,
Yeah.
but just the knowledge that she's given me, I'm just like, y'all having to pay.
I mean, I even had a like 5 or 6 page paper for him.
Yep. And,
for emergencies, like what to do if I bled out, what to do if the baby wasn't breathing. Like we're not just in this and don't have any information and wouldn't have any help if something bad happened. Like we had several what ifs and what to do. We had a transfer plan if we needed to call the 911 to get transferred to the hospital. I have a neonatal resuscitation kit if he came out and wasn't breathing. I already know infant resuscitation, so I would have been able to do it as well. I mean, we had everything in place, and for him, even if I wasn't able to do it, like I said, if I bled out or something like that, he had the tools. I had tinctures, and he would be able to put it in my mouth, make sure that I was coherent, and if I wasn't, he would be able to stand in and speak for me. So we had all of that, and I had him prepared. He read it multiple times before the birth, and he even used it during the birth when I was like, okay, I'm bleeding a little bit more than I want, can you tell me which tincture or whatever that I need to take? And he was able to look through it and get the answer. So yeah, we weren't just going in here blindly,
all willy-nilly.
Yeah, all willy-nilly. We had information. We were empowered with that knowledge, and we used it. So yeah, if you have any questions, again, drop them down below. Please share this video so that we can get people to join our live. Again, it is Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or in Guam, Saturday at 12 noon. And we want you guys to join. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and make sure you share with all those who love. And we'll see you guys on Friday or Saturday. Peace.